Welcome to Fundoo Money, your 24/7 buddy on all matters related to personal finance. In this web series, we are discussing various things people need to keep in mind while investing in shares. Yeah, that's right. We are not giving you any tips out here to get rich quickly. We are just trying to.
Extra.
That's cost extra. Yeah. And of course, we are not in that business. There are perhaps a billion videos out there and a billion audios and maybe a billion other content out there that'll help you or that claims to help you out. But of course, in this particular segment, we have we are going to be analyzing some of the things that people need to keep in mind when you get information about a company issuing fresh shares. So it could be typically in the form of rights issue. That will come up in a moment. Well, as I was mentioning, information like rights issue and other fresh issue of shares are fairly important, and in this particular segment we'll be analyzing the impact or how an investor should be decoding this information. And just as you saw a little while back, somebody popping out on your screen, we have with us our stock market expert Mohit Satyanand. And right now, the focus of the camera will be entirely on him. And Mohit, people keep talking about there's always a lot of discussion about rights issue, and it gets an equal kind of amplification in the popular press and media, etc. Now, for a lay investor, is that significant? Fresh shares coming out?
Well, firstly, I have to say that very few Indian companies actually go for rights issues, and I think that's an index of the fact that return on capital employed in Indian companies has typically been fairly good, so companies are able to expand their operations without issuing fresh shares. To the extent that there are rights issues, I think the underlying analytical issues that you need to look at when you're buying shares of a company remain the same. So if a company is doing well and has a good return on the capital employed, which is a number I keep coming back to because I think that's the essence of investing. How is the money that the company is employing, how is it being serviced? Then one should be very happy that one has an opportunity to buy more shares in the company at a predetermined price. Of course, you need to understand what that money is being used for. What are the plans? And luckily, because of the kind of regulatory issues that supervise share markets in this country and most well-developed financial markets, the company would have a prospectus out there which would require it to explain what this money is going to be used for. Not only that, the regulatory authorities then track for the subsequent periods whether the company has utilized those funds as per its prospectus. So you can be fairly sure that the money is going to be used on that basis. And if those make sense, then you must go out and subscribe to those rights shares.
I think that possibly for me is the most lucid explanation of rights issue. Just in case you think we missed out something, why don't you go down to the comment section and add in your 2 bits. If you have a suggestion for any other video, we would welcome those suggestions. If you've liked this video, what are you waiting for? Why don't you subscribe to our channel? And of course, click on the like button, and of course, stay connected with us on leading social media platforms.